top. Here's Amonde. Amonde heading towards the try line. Pops it up.
Was the King's Ball, and I was there on Saturday night as we celebrated Andrew Amonde, former Kenya Rugby Sevens captain. And yeah, we're going to see a little bit more about Andrew Amonde just now. But over the weekend, Roy and I sunk in 4. Yeah. But at least us guys, it was against you, Kenny, against Liverpool.
We've become relatives.
Roy? You sunk in from what?
No. We didn't sink in, we just continued business as usual.
What was that about, Roy?
Just business as usual. But I'll tell you what is not business as usual. You know, every time I think we sit with Carol and watch a game or two, we rarely do, a lot of anything could happen during the course of the game. Of course, there's a lot to look forward to in terms of...
Don't we know that?
There's always that anticipation and that little bit of sweat before we know what happens in the game. There's always that skill we'll see by certain teams that are not ours. But there's a lot to look forward to. Everything is possible in football, and that's why we are brought to you by, of course, Guinness Smooth. Because with Guinness Smooth, everything is indeed possible in a beautiful game of football, guys. So that's why I think now we'll lick our lips and take a drink in a short while. In a short while possible, because with Guinness Smooth, everything is possible.
Absolutely.
Of course, remember, excessive alcohol consumption is harmful to your health and not for sale to persons under the age of 18 years.
Thank you, Roy. Everything is indeed possible when we play sport. What?
Yeah.
Guys, our question of the day that we're asking on Twitter. So, will Manchester United's fortunes change for the better now that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is no longer at the wheel? Or is there a deeper issue at United? Respond using the hashtag #TheGamePlan, and I'll read some of your responses a bit later on in the show. Yeah, they have a wheel and not the river. But guys, as I mentioned over the weekend, we celebrated Andrew Amonde, the former Kenya Rugby Sevens captain. He called it a day on his international career. I want us to just look back at some of the highlights of that career.
Hello Andrew, one of my favourite photos, encapsulated our time together. Look, you've retired, Andrew Amonde, a warrior, a leader, and a very, very good man.
Andrew, what a career. Many congratulations for everything you've achieved in your career.
This is just a short video. Say thank you for everything. During your time on the team, as the captain, as a personal friend.
The amount of respect you get today is because of the hard work that you've put in all through these years. You're the most disciplined person I know. Being a captain and being the flag bearer are not just roles that anyone is entrusted with.
All the best, my friend, and enjoy.
Trying to get your Kenyan on folks.
Which was my favorite part in that?
Which one? My favorite part is pretty obvious. You know, Carol, you know we have figured when guys in those accents can be able to tell you that you've done well.
I like the dancing, I like the tribute from his wife Damaris. Oscar Uma had to just go to Jango, wachane. But guys, the only reason we don't have Andrew here today is because we had him on the show on Saturday, and that was amazing. But who we do have today is the organizer of the event from DBA Africa. We have Lyle Asiligwa. Lyle, how you doing?
You're making me blush.
Not possible. Not possible. Not with that skin. Not possible.
Yeah.
Lyle, of course, you organized all that on Saturday evening to pay tribute to Andrew Amonde, and I think what I loved about it is the fact that you decided to celebrate a hero while he's still around to enjoy it.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't get that question really well.
I said it was fantastic that you organized the whole event, the King's Ball on Saturday night, and the fact that it was all about celebrating an icon while he's still here to appreciate it.
Through retirement. So the reason why we wanted to do it is we wanted to try and walk this journey with Andrew post playing career. We want to try and see if we can try and set him up for his later career. We hear about depression in people in sport. That's mainly because what happens is people get from the glitz and glamour, and then when you come back home, you have nothing to fall back on, and you're back to picking up your kids in school and stuff like that. So I'm trying to change that notion and give guys an opportunity and a platform to see that sports can be a career.
And in this case,
because how many CVs do you guys get?
In this case, Andrew is the brand ambassador for DBA Africa. What will he be doing from here on in?
And what is DBA, by the way?
Okay, so Andrew basically now will be handling our rugby academy. He's our rugby ambassador, and he will be handling the rugby side of DBA Africa. So DBA Africa is a company that manages athletes. And what we do is we nurture talent, we manage it, we maintain it, and also we try and expose it in the right manner and in the right way. So basically my role here is to try and professionalize sport and create a self-sustainable sporting ecosystem in Africa.
Is this
so
you're saying it's across Africa, so you manage a lot of different guys from different countries? I think I had Uganda, Nigeria. What kind of countries are you managing?
You're a bit low.
Okay, I'm saying you manage a lot of players across Africa, right? What kind of countries are we talking about?
Oh, I have Zambians, I have Kenyans, I have Ugandans, I have Nigerians.
Wow, you can do that.
In the States, right now we're focusing on rugby and athletics and lacrosse. So those are the three main sports that we're in at the moment. And we're looking forward to getting into other sports. But right now I'm trying to focus on the two because I need to give it my right attention, and I also need to get the right funding behind me. So,
So I just wanted to ask, Carol, because there are a lot of people out there who don't understand sports athlete management. So what are the benefits that you're bringing in so that now if I'm, say I'm a parent, I'm getting my kid into something professional, how do I sign up with you? How do we work together? And what benefits do I stand to gain with you guys managing my kid?
We're trying to bridge the gap between the Western countries and the African countries. Because right now, let's say we're in a race, we're starting 50 meters behind and we're still able to compete. So my purpose in this is to try and elongate players' playing careers so that they can play longer, play better, play faster, play with the right mind frame, play with the right atmosphere. So basically these guys have a team behind him. His job is just to play, not to worry about his finances, not to worry about what's going on at home. We have two very important people in our company backing us. One, I will not disclose her name, but we have a race agent and we have a rugby agent. Both of them are based in the UK, and basically they want to try and give players, athletes, opportunities to go and play overseas.
Right.
So at the minute right now, even in my athletes books, I have William Baka, who's playing professional sports, rugby at, what's the name of this place?
Russia.
In Russia.
And
I stalk him on Instagram.
So basically, whatever you see on Willie's social media, whatever he's posting, is me. And Storm, my lovely devoted partner.
Yeah, but just a word of advice. William Barker needs to take more photos with his shirt on, because it makes Instagram really hot. So if you're responsible, no, actually you do a fantastic job. I know for a fact DBA stands for Dream, Believe, Achieve.
Sorry.
I know for a fact that DBA stands for Dream, Believe, Achieve. I know for a fact that one problem we have here in Kenya is that we feel our relatives can manage us.
Yeah.
And I think that is where we go wrong.
It's so funny. So in this ecosystem, I have athletes, I have corporates who are my primary priority. And the athletes need to be paid by corporates. They need, like guys like Keringet. Guys need to, like right now, I have Alvin Bufa, the water buffalo, known as the water buffalo. He needs to be contracted by a water company. And he's known like that on a world stage. So basically, I need to build a brand around Bufa, for example, so that I can sell it to the corporates. So those are my primary stakeholders. And the corporates need to get their return. That's, let's say Safaricom comes and sponsors Bufa. Bufa needs to give Safaricom his end of the deal.
Yes. Stop advertising. Stop advertising for your clients. We'll send you a bill.
Use Roy as an example.
Sorry?
Use me as an example. That way you don't have to say clients' names.
Exactly. So in my second batch of guys who I need to focus on is the government, agents, managers, coaches, teachers. These guys need to up their game. So I'm putting them to task. So that stuff needs to work, stuff needs to be moving. Then the next guys I need to be in touch with is the community in general. Basically, if you take care of your athletes, you take care of the corporate, the community will follow. And guys will be more into sports. Guys will be more into, what's this called? The sport you're playing. So people like Maisa, I take for example, those guys do community outreach programs. Guys, they know them. They know each and every one of the athletes and they support them. And these are the guys who bet.
Yeah.
Betting companies now should be seeing that. So they should be promoting athletes so that they are seen and put them in the right pedestal so that there's more awareness of this whole thing. So in this ecosystem I'm trying to build, it's really interesting.
It's basically professionalizing a role that a lot of our athletes can't handle, but they think they can handle. We all think we can do our own accounting, our own contracting, our own marketing.
Let me tell you, these guys, even up in a professional semi-professional athlete, I've played for Kenya for a few years, played number 9 for God knows long.
Kenya,
but looking back, I pray that I really wish that I had someone supporting me emotionally, supporting me physically, making sure my essence is in check. Basically, let's say I'm more educated as an athlete looking from the outside in. So let's say if I come back, if I do decide I want to play, I will work on myself to be the best version of me for the team.
Okay.
So
just a final question, because we are actually out of time. I know right now you said you have athletes and rugby players. Would you consider venturing into other sports? Because I had inquiries like from the bodybuilders who won gold and silver medals the other day. They're like, in fact, who can manage us?
I do get those requests, a lot of them on our DM. Our DM is at DBAAfrica.com. And us guys get so many DMs. But the thing is, I can't jump into one place to the other.
Yes.
I need
so not yet.
One.
Not yet.
And something, not yet. So right now we're solely focusing on athletics, rugby, and lacrosse.
Are you controlling the numbers you're taking in at the moment? Are the numbers being controlled, or you can take a huge number of athletes? Is it limited?
Okay, so our basic outlook is different. So DBA is a non-profit, and us guys want to try and nurture as much talent as possible and create jobs so that, again, remember the ecosystem. So we need to try. A good waitress, bring me back and remind me the question.
We have to wrap because we're out of time.
Oh, yeah,
in 30 seconds, so, in 30 seconds, Lyle, not that I wanted this to be about Domez, but I know you were forced to drop Ferdinand Omanyala. Are you able to tell us in 30 seconds why?
Yeah, it was just a conflict of interests, and just visions changed. Parts were not on the same wavelength. Yeah, and he's walking his journey. We're trying to walk our journey, and we wish each other the best.
All right, thank you so much for speaking to us, Lyle Asiligwa. And that was a fantastic event on Saturday night, celebrating Andrew Amonde at the King's Ball, former Sevens captain who called it a day on his international career. We will take a short break. When we come back, can Lewis Hamilton in the last two races actually, should I say clinch the title? It hasn't gone to anyone yet. Can he snatch the title from Verstappen? And of course, Ole no longer at the wheel. Then who is at the wheel? That's coming up in a moment.